What's up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge, where I started with $1, trying to get 1% profit every single day until I get to $1 million using a 4% stop loss, so I don't bust the bankroll. Right now, we're sitting on day 462 of this challenge with a total capital of $7,947. Today, we're continuing on with the community battle royale strategy challenge, last man standing, best strategy wins, and some updates since last episode. We had a winning day yesterday that we just played, and then we did have some bets coming into day 462. This is back from April 21st. I track volume bets on Instagram, tell all his bets. There's a link to his page in my Discord server if you join there. Losing day, we lost like $103 roughly. That's what my tracking sheet estimates. Should be pretty close to that. But yeah, we lost $103 sports betting. It's a pretty rough day there. There's just proof I placed all those bets though. So other than the sports bets, our crypto portfolio went up $10 and our investment account went up like $30. So it actually helped us out a little bit. But yeah, going into the day here, like I said, we're at 7,947. Went down a little bit since the last episode, and we need to get about $80 of profit to get our 1% profit goal. That's our 1%. Well, that is our 1% profit goal with a 4% stop loss of 318. But since we lost some money going into the day, we have to get $142 to catch up on the losses and make our 1% profit goal. So the plan today, like I said, we're going to be going into Battle Royale Challenge with the community strategies. I'm going to start off with Prince. I don't even know how to WQQ. I don't know what's going on there. Prince, we're going to be using his 27 condition auto dice strategy to start off because it's a little bit more complex. Obviously, we're going to start off with that, and then we'll probably try some other strategies this episode. But depending on how long it takes to do these, I'm going to try to get to like a bunch of days to play through, run a bunch of strategies. Depends on how quick it goes. I don't want to make a super long video. But we're going to hop into the first one here and see how it goes. Alright, so just to preface how I'm running this challenge, every strategy that my viewers submitted gets like 4 units depending on what I'm using for the day. So we're trying to profit 1 unit. So basically, we're trying to make 25% profit on every strategy. So just keep things even. So for today, the starting balance is going to be $250. We're trying to profit $62.50 on this strategy. We need to get a lot more for the day here, but we're just going to start off with one strategy, and then we'll make some pivots later, but that's going to be the first part of trying to get $142. We're going to go for $62.50 first, which is a 25% increase on $250. Hopefully that makes sense. The reason I'm doing $250 for this strategy is how the bets are sized. Now, I'm using USDC, so I can only do a penny, and that's important for the conditions here. So the way this is set up to start, you want to have starting win chance of 5%, and you're going to start off at a $0 base bet. And he's saying that you can get a 25% profit on your bankroll in 3,000 to 4,000 bets. Anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 bets, you should hit the 25% profit goal. And I think that's pretty much it. So the way this is set up, I'm going to not go through all of this. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like though, just so you guys have a idea of what's going on here. I'm going to scroll through the conditions, but basically this first one here, he's saying it is 0.004 for $100. So I can't do anything past 2 zeros, so it should be 0.004, but I should do 0.01 and start with $250 to get there instead of doing $100 to start. That's why I'm doing $250, so I can start off at the lowest USDC size. But here are the conditions. I'm gonna scroll through this slowly here. I guess I'll just skip through actually, kind of stay at each page there for a second. But basically the way this works is it's like super high profit on a very small bet size, and then after a bunch of losses, you're going to increase the win chance, you're going to increase the bet amount, and yeah, I think the first 10 bets You wait for like 10 losses, then you actually place your first bet, which for me will be 1 penny. But those are all the conditions. It's going to stop eventually after 23 losses, or 560 bets, or 13 wins. So, or sorry, that doesn't matter. It's going to stop after 23 losses. But those are the conditions. If you want to see what's going on. But yeah, every streak of 10 losses, so we're going to start our auto bet, or place our bet, I guess. And I think that's about it. So we'll get this going. Hopefully that explains everything. And I think I'm gonna start off on not using instant bet just to see how this kind of runs. So we'll get this going. Like I said, starting off at $0 here. And hopefully I set this up right. I think I did. It's in the Discord server, the strategy that he submitted. So it is a lot of conditions, obviously, but okay, I'm just keeping an eye on this. But yeah, it's a lot of conditions. I went through it like 3 times, make sure I did everything correctly. I noticed a couple things in there. There was a couple times where the bet size like doesn't increase, but you increase the win chance, or like vice versa. Where like typically most of those conditions, you're increasing both the bet size and the win chance on certain streaks of losses. But some of them only have like just increase the win chance and don't increase the bet size. So I don't know. I just did whatever he submitted, but it is set up exactly how it should be. And I guess we'll see how this goes. We're supposed to profit 62.50. I didn't set a stop on profit goal, so I'm gonna try to keep an eye on this and not set it manually, because the last time I ran dice and I set an auto strategy with a profit goal, it kept stopping randomly throughout the strategy. So I don't want that to happen on this, since there's a lot of increases and stuff. But we'll see how it goes. I might speed this up a little bit here. Let's see how this runs on a instant bet. So far the graph is looking pretty clean. It's a little staircase. I do like that. So far no massive dips, but it does increase pretty quick. And the win chance is very small, so I'm sure it can get kind of dangerous, but we'll see how this goes. Trying to get $62 in profit. And we're using a bigger start size today than I will be using probably for most of the strategies. We're at 250. So I'm really hoping this is a good strategy and does not bust, because that's going to be a big hit to our bankroll if we end up busting on this, but we'll see how it goes. I have faith. We're about 10% of the way there already. And just let this cook. Looks like it's moving decently fast, so I'll probably hang with you guys for the beginning here. Maybe I'll speed it up. It's taking a little bit, but yeah, you know what? I'll actually speed this up just so the video is not super long. But I'm liking how this is looking so far. Hopefully it just continues to do that until we profit. He said 3,000 to 4,000 bets, so yeah, I should probably speed this up. But yeah, I'll be back in a second. Hopefully it's a good outcome when I return. Alright, I realized I messed this up. This first condition here is incorrect. It's supposed to be every streak of 10 losses. It's supposed to be the first streak of 10 losses. Because what that was doing is why this is looking terrible. Obviously, this is set up to go on a ton of losing streaks, like large losing streaks. So every 10 losses, it would go back to 1 cent instead of on the first streak, it was every streak. So after 20 losses, where we'd be down pretty bad, it would go back to 1 cent and restart. So that's my bad. We should be, at this rate, we already made like $23, and then from here, we were down 5. We were up to $5. So it's like another $10 of profit made there. So really, we should be at like $33 in profit if I had this set up correctly. So that's my bad. What I'm gonna try to do is get back to break even here. I'm gonna play some different games, get back to break even. That's the goal, and then try to just restart the strategy. So that's the game plan. That's more on me than anything, obviously. So we'll be right back and try to catch back up. All right, I'm gonna try to do blackjack. Keep this simple. We're gonna see how it goes, man. This game always gives me trouble. The live stats did reset when I switched out of the games, but this is the same balance, and we need to get this back to 250. Okay, so let's go to start with a $10 bet. Just be nice to us. Just be nice to us. It's a stand. All right, this might be a little bit of a battle here. Might be a little bit of a battle. 3 ace against a 10. Just a hit. Gotta hit that again. Gotta hit that again. Gets a 20. Oh my gosh. 9 against a 10. With 14, we have to hit that. This isn't looking good. This is not looking good. 16, we have to hit that against a 7. And we bust. I'm gonna go to the $20 hand here. We have a 13, we're gonna stand that. He's gonna pull a 19, of course. 14, we're gonna stand that. Okay. 13 against the 5 will stand. There's a blackjack. That's perfect. I'm gonna drop this like a $15 bet. 6 against a 6. Just a hit. 16 will stand. Got the 17, bro. Come on, though. 20 against an 8. Come on, baby. We pushed that. That's crazy. 13 against 2. We're gonna stand. Just bust, dude. Come on. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's get some wins here. We have 2 4s against a 7. It's just a hit. Okay. Just double checking. 18 will stand. That's crazy. That's insane. That's a double. Come on. Oh my gosh. That's insane, bro. That's crazy. 16's a hit. This is unreal. All right. I'm going to go up to a $30 bet. It's just not, this is not our day here. It's not our day. Gotta hit that 15. All right. Not looking good. That's insane, bro. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. All right. Well, I'm gonna try a different game real quick. All right. Chances of coming back are extremely slim. I'm gonna try to do some 10x gameplay here. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know why blackjack. I go for like 2 wins on there all the time, and I can never make it happen, bro. Like, look at that graph. It's just always happens. I fall into the same trap all the time. Literally all the time. I never learn from it either. We're gonna try to get this back. This is gonna be a crazy effort to try to come back from this. But we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best here. It's gonna be a risky one for sure. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. It's gonna be probably next to impossible, but we're gonna give it a shot and see if we can pull this off. It's gonna be asking for a lot here, I will admit it, but we'll try it. Go to a $3 bet. All right, that's good. This honestly never really works out either, so I don't have much faith for this one. Just try to increase it every couple losses, going for a 10x. One more here. Let's get to $3. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Good one. Okay. Go up to $2. There we go. I mean, we're kind of making something happen here a little bit. Still have a long way to go, but really don't want to bust today, especially for me messing up the strategy too. That just hurts. That just hurts. It was my bad. Okay. Still making progress. Let's go to $2. There we go. All right, we need $110 still. Nice, nice, nice. And they're $1 bets, but we'll take them. We'll take them. We got a lot of work to do. All right, we need $80. Come on, baby. Keep it cooking. Keep it cooking. $65. I'll go up to $2. Nice. All right. Don't give me false hope though. Come on, baby. You gotta bring us back. Gotta bring us back. We need $50. Nice. Double this up. Nice. My heart's racing. My heart's racing. Up to $2 here. There we go. Nice. $31 away. Can we get there? Go up to 3. Oh, that's close. Let's go up to 4. Up to 5. Go up to 6. Go up to 7. Come on, bro. We gotta hit something here. This is nuts. $8 bets. Oh boy. Alright, we hit 1. Back to like 2. Go to 3. Go to 4. This isn't looking good. $5 bets. Okay, we hit the 1 there. Let's go to $2. Nice. We'll stay at 2 for a couple. We'll go to 3. Okay. Back to 1. Go to 2. We'll stay at 2 for a couple. We'll go to 3. Okay. Back to 1. Go to 2. We'll go to 3. Nice. I'll go back to 1. This is so crazy, bro. Go to 2. Okay. Back to 1. Go to 2. Let's go to 3. We'll go to 4. Okay. Let's go back to 2. We'll go to 3. Nice. We're down $100 from here. Go back to 1. Go to 2. Go to 3. All right. Reset back to 1. All right, come on, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home. Give me a couple quick ones here. Let's go to 3. Go up to 4. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to 1. Nice. Nice. Still on $1 bet size. We'll take those wins though. It's very helpful. Get them early. We'll go up to 2. Nice. Stay at 2 for a couple. Try progression on 2. There it is. We're down 51 bucks. We'll go back to $1. And then we'll go up to 2. And then up to 3. Oh, come on, we need one. We need one here. There it is. Pretty much back to where we started. Let's go back to 2. See if we can get a quick one. Go to 3. Okay, down $38. We'll go back to $1 here. And then we'll go to $2. Let's go up to 3. Go up to 4. Go to 5. Come on. Come on. That hits. We're still down a good bit. Go back to $2. That hits quick. Stay at 2. Ooh, close. Go back to 3. Nice. Back to 1. Okay. Go to $2. Alright, let's go back to 1. That hits. Alright, down $27. Up to 2. We'll go up to 3 here. Nice. Let's go to $2. We'll go to 3. We'll go to 4. Go to 5. $6. Ah, so close. That hits. Still down a lot. Let's go back to $2. Hits quick. Stay at 2. Go up to 3. Go to 4. Go to 5. 6. We need one quick here. $7. Go to 8. Oh, come on. We need one. Last bet. We missed it. Ah. Dang, bro. Oh, so stressful. That was so stressful. Oh, I can't believe I busted that. That's so frustrating. I screwed up big time there. Almost brought it back too. It's been happening so much recently. We're like 30 bucks away. All right. Well, I definitely really messed up there. I messed up the initial strategy, and then I messed up trying to come back from that big time. Unreal, dude. Terrible session so far. Absolutely terrible. Well, I guess probably just take the L for that. And what I'll probably do is just pull out another 250 and try to run his strategy again, just because I got to give him a chance at least. So yeah, I just burned a lot of money on my own behalf. So let me pull out some more money. We'll run the dice strategy again and give him a shot in this battle royale challenge. All right, so I pulled out everything I have in the vault. Our vault is empty right now. $0 in the vault. I don't even have $250 to work with. I was gonna try to get like $13. I don't even know if it's worth it though. Is it worth it to even try to do that? Maybe I'll try it. The thing is, I realized, as soon as I finish stuff like that, I have a brief moment of clarity. I'm like, what did I just do there? And then I was thinking I probably should just withdrew money, that $20, instead of trying to gamble for it. I should probably just withdrew that from the vault, took the loss. But it's whatever. It's too late now. It's too late now. Is it even worth going for the $13? Probably not, but that's only fair for his strategy. So I think what we'll do here is let's reset the seed, and let's do this. We're gonna reset the seed, and we're gonna reset the live stats, and God help me, I hope I don't bust here, but what I'm gonna do is use my 75% win chance strategy to try to get this to $13 in profit. It's a little bit risky, but we'll try our best. So the way this bet size works is it's 1 cent for every $10. So simply enough, take 237 and our bet size will be 23 cents. We'll do like 20 cents, give it a little bit of a buffer there. And hopefully we can just get this to $13 quickly, safely. And then we can run the strategy. That's the idea. If this busts here, I need to have an evaluation. This is obviously very risky to be trying to do this. Risking, $237 here to get $13, but just trying to be a little bit aggressive, which is probably not smart, but we're gonna roll with it. We need 10 more dollars. Hopefully this does not bust. We're gonna be in a devastating situation after this video. Just ran this last episode, made 25% profit. Really, we're just going for like probably like 5% right now. So hopefully this is nice to us here, since we just donated $250 to the website. Hopefully it gives us $13 back easily. We'll see. I can't believe Blackjack did that to us. That's so crazy. Yeah, I increased my bet size, but either way, our win-loss ratio is disgusting there. Whether I was flat betting or not, I don't think we had much of a chance. But that's the way she goes. Alright, come on. $2 more. We should be good. Turn off instant bet here. And let this, we'll stop it right there. And then let's try to, let's do 50% real quick. And then let's go for, we'll do, 14 cents? We need 2x. Hopefully we can just hit this easily. We'll martingale it. Okay, come on, there you go. All right, we're back at 250. Let's redo this auto strategy here and do it correctly this time. And really hoping this profits. We kind of need this after my slip up, but we're gonna redo the same thing here. Make sure this is first streak of 10, there we go. And we will set this to 0 and then set the win chance to 5%. And then we're gonna start the auto bet and run it how it's supposed to. Let me refresh this real quick. And we'll let this go. I'm gonna speed this up now since you guys already know how it's supposed to run. And we'll be back hopefully after this profits. But yeah, I'll be back in a few. Well, we ran that one correctly, and I think we hit a 23 loss streak, and it couldn't go past a $98 bet size. So we busted. So a rough day on that one for sure. Yeah, it's a tough one. That's a real big L. I'm going to enter this in the sheet. We'll see the final loss. It's not going to look good though. Very detrimental day to the balance overall. First part was my mistake for sure. Try to chase that, catch it up. Gambling's a losing game in the long run, so it's probably not the best idea. And then we tried doing it again correctly, and the strategy busted. The first time we ran it though, it did pretty good. It was up like maybe $30, 28, somewhere around there. So it was maybe 32. I don't know, somewhere around like $30. But it was like halfway to our profit pool. We were up like 12% on that strategy. So yeah, it looked good at first, and then the second run through here, I think we were up to about $9 in profit, and then it busted. So gave it a shot though. Unfortunately, I wish it would have profited since I spent a very long time entering all those conditions in. But yeah, tough day. I'm gonna enter that in the sheet, and then we'll do some wrap up on the analysis. Day 462 was a loss. We lost some money going into the day, and then we lost $331, which is a little bit above our 4% stop loss. Gambling just because I took some extra risk today, which did not pay off. Mistakes were made. It happens, guys. I'm not perfect, all right? I'm not perfect. I will accept my mistakes there. And yeah, bad move, but it is what it is. It's already done with. Can't do anything about it. We went down 4.91% on the day there, and pretty big loss. Quickly though, I'm gonna just run through the next day because we only need, as you can see here, we need $2 of profit. So quickly, we're gonna just run through that real quick just to kind of progress the bankroll real quick, just like the days we're running through. So for day 463, we're sitting at 7,690. We had profits going into the day here. We had $11 in bonuses between all the different apps, and then our crypto portfolio went up about $28, and our investments went up, what is that, $35? Yeah, $35. So we had a decent increase going into the day, and our 1% profit goal should be about $77, but it looks like we already got $75 in profit. So I'm gonna try to get $2 in profit on the website real quick. Hopefully that's extremely easy and not stressful, and then we'll just continue the day on there. We know sports bets for the day, so no bonuses or anything to show for that, or sports bets. So let's try to get $2 real quick, and hopefully we can at least get one profitable day here. All right, coming back into the website, we're gonna reset the live stats, and we need $2.05. So what I'm gonna do is a 50-cent starting bet on a 2x on Limbo, and we're gonna see if we can just kind of hopefully get there somewhat easily. I'm just gonna down and bear this. I think it's gonna be the goal. Okay, there's $2. We'll go try to get that extra 5 cents real quick just to make it on the dot. I think I'll just martingale this here. There it is, 205 profit gambling. Luckily that was not stressful. Enter that in the sheet, and then we'll move on with another day of the bankroll. All right, so day 463 was a quick, easy win. We had to get $2 in profit to get our 1% profit goal. So we're gonna end on a high note with a winning day. Not the craziest winning day, but it's a winning day. Yeah, we've been getting a ton of losses recently. Not the best for the bankroll, but it is what it is, man. We're sitting at 7,000, almost 700. So that kind of sets us back about 14 days, about 2 weeks of progress lost very quickly. But it's all right, man. 2 weeks isn't really that big in the grand scheme of things. We've been doing this for like almost a year and a half now. And yeah, no, that's why we have the stop loss. And I kind of messed that up. So we went a little bit over, not much, probably like, what is that? Maybe even, I can't do the quick math, 0.2% or something over. It's not a lot, maybe even less, I don't know. But yeah, our stop loss for gambling was 317. We didn't go much over. Yeah, I can't do the mental math right now. Brain's a little bit cooked after going through that trauma. But yeah, we went a little bit over the stop loss. That's why we have it though. Like I said, we were already down on the day, so going into it, we didn't really lose that all 4.9% gambling, but we have that 4% stop loss for that exact reason, because I'm sure if I didn't have that stop loss, I would have definitely kept chasing both those losses for the way I messed up and that strategy not working out. So I guess I will quickly show you just the battle royale sheet. This is what we are running for the strategies. Just gonna mark that red because it didn't win, so we're not gonna move that on, and then we'll continue on with other strategies moving forward. Today was kind of a weird video because I didn't make the best decision on running that strategy. I messed up the first condition out of all of them, and I missed that, so that was a rough start, and that just created many other mistakes. So yeah, tough day, but it's enough gambling today. It's enough stress. It's enough. It's enough. Another note real quick, we have $157 in the website balance, so I'm gonna have to move some money over, which I really did not want to do. I've been saying that for a long time now. I hate moving money into the website just because it's like it feels like a defeated moment that we need to re-up and redeposit. So I'll probably move some money over from different apps or something. I'll figure that out for the next episode. But we'll have to reallocate some money here. And yeah, I mean, we're really not that far behind now, but it still hurts, man. We've just been on a bad losing streak recently. But for the video, we went down a total of $255 today. So yeah, we lost a lot of money gambling. $329 lost gambling, and then we lost $255 total on the bankroll just from luckily having some sports bets, some bonuses and stuff that kind of caught us up, movements in the investment accounts. And yeah, that's gonna be it for that. Very frustrating, man. Very low energy after that. I was hoping to stay in that $8,000 range. We got sent down pretty hard. But yeah, we're probably sitting down here now. If I had to kind of eyeball it, but that's where we're sitting. Still not bad. You gotta look at this. Always reminds me when we have days like this that we're still sitting really good. I mean, yeah, this is a very year and a half here, but we're sitting still up here. So that's grand scheme of things, still very good. But gambling is just a very tough thing, and I don't know, makes you try to think of ways to not do those, to not gamble, to find out ways to do it better. As I'm running this challenge, hopefully you guys send us some good strategies to try. We find something that makes profit and come out at the end of the community challenge in profit and on top. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one though. Hope you guys did enjoy, learn something. Make sure you're diligent the way you set things up. You know exactly what you're doing. Like I said, I learned today it's probably better just to accept a small loss, move the money over instead of trying to chase. That's exactly what I did, and hindsight's 2020, but it was very stupid. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy though. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment with any thoughts or suggestions. Join the Discord server if you're already in there. And don't gamble, it's a losing game long run. Until next time, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, peace.